Hey everyone, and welcome back again to Joy's Vinyl Collection for another great episode of Seal to Reveal. What can it be? Well, on this episode today, I have a package that has arrived about a couple of days ago, and it just been sitting here, in front of my desk. And again, I apologize to each and one of you, my fans and my viewers out there, for kind of a late little video, almost after 2 days. That way, I usually have told you guys I'll be doing them almost like every day, kind of daily videos, or every other day, but I got held up like we all do. It's always with work. Also, I had a lot of work around the house that we're actually a little bit preparing as well. So in the future basis as well, I won't be, regularly be posting these type of videos. So I just let you all know. I've just been held up a lot, as well as yesterday, it was my mother's birthday, which we all celebrated with my family as well. And again, I'm wishing my mom a happy and a blessed 62nd birthday to her. God bless her. And I love her so much. She's always been there always throughout my life. Same thing with my dad. I have a wonderful family, so God bless them both. And again, wishing a blessed and happy birthday to my mom. Without further ado, I would like to start off with this seal to reveal of a package that just has arrived about a couple of days ago. It's in my hand. It's holding in my hand. I would say, again, you guys are probably going to be questioning again, which artist, which record would this be from? Well, I'll just give you a hint. King of the Rock and Roll. That's all. King of the Rock and Roll. We'll go with that. Let me get my glasses so I could a little bit see this a little better. There we go. Now you can see my whole face with the not only two eyes, but they usually say when you have the glasses, you have to have the four eyes. Anyway, so the record's here. Let's get out the blade. And let's start cutting this open, slicing it like a butter, like I always say. Slice it like a little butter, you know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. Yeah, look at that. It's slicing like a butter again. Check that out. That's one side. And another side. Also, I just want to let you guys also know, update on the two books I have got from FTD releases. Both are just amazing, amazing books. I enjoyed them so much. Particularly the Wild one, I think it was the 56. That book particularly, he explains from almost, I think, September 28th from 1956 till November of, I think, 14th. So basically throughout the whole book, it explains about Elvis's career just starting, basically the revolution of the music and his industry of his movie making as well, from Love Me Tender and Loving You and so on. I mean, just amazing, amazing, amazing little book. And to be honest with you, if any of you have a chance to pick up a book, which is still, I think, up for selling, shopgraceland.com, or even on, I'm not sure if on the eBay or stuff, I would say do yourself a favor and pick up a copy of that book. It's pretty amazing. So I got the box open. It's right here. It's packed nicely. Let's put this box on the side, as they usually say. It's in a little bubble wrap. Got a little tape. So let's get the tape out. I mean, I don't need to cut it. I'll just use my hand, put the blade on the side so nobody gets hurt. That's one packing paper. Another packing paper, which is just taking off the tape as well. And of course, there's tape, 2 notches on each of these ends. Let's get that open. Now, when I celebrate King himself, so you all know it's Elvis Presley record right here in my hand that's holding. Now, what type of Elvis Presley am I holding this in my hand? Can you guess? Do you see? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. The label is a blue one. So you all know that's a CAMDEN release. I know, a lot of you, probably not a big fan of CAMDEN's, or some of you are fans of CAMDEN release, which even myself particularly, I did profound I love these type of editions and series of these CAMDENs. Yeah, they might be cheaply costed when they were pressed and released, but me personally, that was a budget fit for people that want to pick up particularly Elvis records, and they also slapped up a lot of unleft materials from a lot of I would say movies that were never released on either singles or EPs or on the soundtrack. They put these on top of the CAMDENs. So what do we have today? Well, particularly we have Almost in Love. This came out in 1970, this release. And I believe this is actually the first pressing early releases, where, as you can see, it states Stay Away Joe. Now, mind you, when they were releasing this, I think they released 3 CAMDEN releases in 1970. I think it was the Christmas album, it was Almost in Love, and as well as, my God, can I get that? Let's Be Friends. Let's Be Friends. Yes, it's right here. Let's Be Friends. Now, on Let's Be Friends, they had released already the track Stay Away Joe. So this was an error made by RCA CAMDEN when they were releasing this particular album. And then they refixed, I think a year later, they put in from the same movie, Stay Away Joe, just put the song titled Stay Away, which was another record from CAMDEN when they released this, meaning they refixed the issue of the era. Anyway, let's go over with the track list songs on this album. I profoundly say this is actually pretty good track listing from this album. They have really great tracks from movies like Live a Little, and as well as, I believe, Double Trouble. So what do we have? Side 1. Let's go. Side 1, they got Almost in Love. That's from Live a Little, Love a Little. And then you got from Double Trouble, Long-Legged Girl with the short dress on. And then you have another song from Live a Little, Love a Little, it's Edge of Reality. I enjoy that song thoroughly so much. Then, of course, you got from a nice song, it's called My Little Friend. That was from, I think, American Sound Studio releases recordings during that time, My Little Friend. Really enjoyable song. Love it. Then you have the best song, which we all know, and they also made a remix of this song way back, I think about 15, 20 years ago. A Little Less Conversation, which was also from the movie Live a Little, Love a Little. So that makes up side 1. Great track listing for this particular album on side 1. Now we're going side 2. Now you have Rubberneckin', which was actually from a movie, A Change of Habit. Another particularly one of Elvis's last movies as well. I think it was his second to last, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it was an enjoyable movie. I watched it as well. Clean Up Your Own Backyard, which was also from Trouble with Girls. U.S. Mail. This is also a song that was particularly from Jerry Reed, but Elvis also covered this song, and I enjoyed both of their versions. Really, really enjoyable. But just as a guitar man, I mean, Jerry Reed, can I say more than that? Then you got a good movie that I just watched recently, again, is Charo. So they have that as well in the track listing. And then, of course, again, Stay Away Joe, which was from the movie Stay Away Joe. But then, like I've said, they re-released this album, particularly with the correct track listing. Would it be, say, Stay Away track, not Stay Away Joe. So overall, the cover is in really decent shape, as you can see. Take a look. Spine is really nice. It's in its little shrink wrap as it is originally. Now the record itself is right here. Let's take out the record. Record as well, it looks in a pretty decent shape. It's a Hollywood pressing, and it's a 2S. So it's a 2S. It needs a little bit of cleaning, but you could take a look. The record looks in a really nice, magnificent shape. Not much of a swirls or any kind of a tear on the labels. Beautiful, beautiful shape. As I stated, this is a Hollywood pressing, and it's a 2S. Beautiful, beautiful copy. Clean. I would say it's clean. And I got it also for a very decent price, reasonable price as well. I mean, if you could pick up CAMDEN releases in a very decent shape, I would say below $10, you're in luck. So just pick it up, add it to your collection. They had released about, I think, I would say 6-7 releases of CAMDEN releases as well. So particularly the first one was brought to you by Singers just before Elvis's comeback. They released the album of what you call it, Flaming Star. That was a really great album. Great some soundtracks as well, you know, mixed in together. Then re-released later as a CAMDEN, but particularly was first released as a Singers Presents type of album. So that sums up for today's on this presentation of A Seal to Reveal, What Can It Be? And I believe this is episode number 6. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you like, you can leave a comment below and leave your thoughts on what you think about the RCA CAMDEN releases, as well as some of the soundtracks that I just gave you a listing from this album as well. So again, I appreciate and thank each and one of you that are my viewers, my followers, and that are following my channel. It's much greatly appreciated, and I cannot be thankful for having you all for this great moments and sharing all my releases and my reviews with you. And I do again apologize for not being able to be putting any more music further from this point on, and I'm just holding on whatever I have on my channel. As of right now, I still haven't had any kind of copy strikes, so I'm going with it. But like I say, if I do get a copy strike on any particular one of my music videos, all my music videos are gonna go down. Not my channel, just my music videos. So I'm just letting you guys know. So again, I apologize on that part. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe on down below, and also the alert bell notification that's on your right side that always alert up any kind of new upcoming new videos that are on my channel, materials and reviews and so on and so forth. Again, thank you all. Wish you guys all a wonderful, blessed day. Take care.